First bass of the morning. The big bass are up on flats. Well, at least a portion of them are, because that is a nice fish. Good morning, friends. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. What we're doing this morning is we're throwing a jig up on flats. We had a really nice low last night of 47 degrees, and that is the right conditions to push shad and forage up onto those flats. While we have this low light and the sun is down, we're gonna fish those shallow areas, and as the day progresses, we'll work into the deeper water. So let's get out there, not waste any time, catch some more bass. These fish are sprawled out. I've caught all three on shallow wood, but where I find one today, I'm not finding many. I'm gonna pick the shallow stuff apart a little bit longer while we're in the early parts of the day. We got muddy water, so those fish can hold in less than 2 feet of water or deeper. So there's just a lot of water to work. We had those overnight lows, like I said, down there. That's the only reason I'm on these flats right now. All right, fish number 4, guys, and they're all really good quality today. Still on shallow cover. It's 8:37. The sun's still low enough and the water is dirty enough for me to stay up here. Bass number 5, guys. They are taking a lot of convincing, few and far between, but the quality is there, so we are sticking with it. Just fishing that jig through really thick wood cover and just running parallel to these pieces of wood, just trying to touch that wood as much as I possibly can. It's a quiet day, there's no wind, the water's really stagnant, and those fish are biting light. All right, folks, so quick update. We are gonna take off from the flats, and you know, we didn't get a lot of bites, but we made the most of them and we had some nice fish hit. Overall, I'm really pleased with the quality of those fish. None of those fish were anything to, you know, turn your nose up at. I really thought those were some nice quality fish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna maybe go hit some breaks and maybe some shallow cover in some areas that are closer to deep water. Like I said, this is a flat lake. The whole thing is 3 feet deep. It doesn't break off into any deep water out here, just thick wood cover. So we're gonna go try to fish some different cover, some different structure, and see if we can pull out some fish in the later part of the day that way. Stay tuned. Hopefully we can pick up another nice one. All right, guys, we got the first one on from the break. It's a nice fish too, digging. It's a big one too. It's a big one. Stay on, bud. Stay on. Come on. Stay on. Stay on. All right, folks, we switched to fishing the break, and that's how we get rewarded. That is a beautiful bass too. Giant Beautiful fish. Let's get him back to his depths. Try to catch another. On the jig yet, we're just fishing rock on a break. Oh, that was a beautiful fish. September is one of my favorite months to fish because those big bass start pushing shallow again. When you get a string of lower daytime highs and lower overnight lows, that'll push those fish up shallow onto those flats. When those flats are sprawling 2-3 feet flats, those fish are comfortable. That water is in the low 70s already, and I'm comfortable in low 70s, and so are those bass. As long as the water is pretty dirty, those fish will sit up shallow for a good duration of the day, maybe even all day. There'll be bite windows, but those fish will bite and hold there all day long. And the great thing about September bass fishing is the fact that those fish are holding in a lot of different places. So if you run out of ideas in one spot, maybe you can go try something completely different, like the break. Lots of different structure and cover options this time of year. And it only gets better from here, guys. As those water temperatures continue to cool, those fish will really start to eat. And it's just gonna be great up until those waters dip below 50 degrees, mid 50s, low 50s. Those fish kind of start to shut off, but you can still catch those big ones. That's a long ways out though. We'll focus on fall. But lots of fun, guys. I might be taking a break from bass fishing, but we'll be back with more. Like and subscribe if you dig the content. Really appreciate all of y'all. Keep fueling the fire. I need that to keep me motivated, because that is what motivates me, on top of just absolutely loving fishing. So y'all take care. Have a great rest of the week. See you soon. Bye. That's where I'm not seeing. All right, good morning folks, it's Nick Mulbauer here, and this is the first bass of the morning, and he answered the question I had.